Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 3.0. It's been a while since we've visited the land of Westeros and Essos, mainly because I've been enjoying other mods and, well, some of the recruiting problems in A Clash of Kings that we've been facing, mainly only due to my own sort of situation here, have been kind of frustrating, so I've kind of put it off a little bit, which is a bit of a shame because it's actually a really good mod and it's really enjoyable at times. Now, obviously what I've done is I've gone over and I've recruited a bunch of archers from Raventree Hall, and I did go to Carhold as well, but it's very, very close because we're now back here, and again, Exo Carrier is under attack. Now, what happened was I went away, as I said, to go and get some archers, and this was taken. Yeah, Exo Carrier was taken by some Cahoric vassal. I don't know whether it was this guy or whether it was someone else, but it was taken. And then I came back here, and it only had 21 people in the garrison. I threatened them and told their commander, "Oh, surrender or I'll slaughter everyone." And then that's exactly what they did. They surrendered, and I was able to get it back, and I have no idea whether this is going to be awarded to me again. So that is a bit of a problem. But do we need it to be? That's the thing. Do we need it to be awarded to us, or do we need it to be awarded to someone else so that we can create our own faction and, therefore complete the challenge that I set myself, which was to create a faction in under 200 days. Obviously, that is actually pretty easy to do if you know how to manipulate various things in the game, and, I'm not particularly very good at that because, obviously, I don't really care that much. You know what I mean? Like, I like to have fun. I don't really care about, whether this unit is really, really good or really bad, or, I kind of do, but not, that's not the be-all and end-all for me. So I kind of, I don't really worry about that kind of thing too much. I just like to have fun more often than not. Ah, there we go. I was really hopeful that I'd be able to thrust into that fellow very, very hard, but no such luck. Okay, so let's just tell our Bravosi just to charge in here. I do have Bravosi. Hopefully they're going to defend our archers. They don't really seem to be doing a very good job at it right now. And obviously the enemy does have a couple of Cahoric lancers, which are quite annoying. So we've already only had 4 wounded, which is actually rather nice. Why is it the only one with a lance that attacks me every single time? It's always the lance. I have no idea. Well, yeah, that's just how it goes. That is just how it goes. There's not much I can do apart from just retreating and coming back in. Do I want to do that? I think I actually do kind of want to do that, because if oh wow, I can't even come back in because apparently I am so injured that I can't even go back in with Elias, basically. Isn't that... What is that? That is very, very weird indeed. And now we have this, which is, of course, the siege defense in the dark, which I'm not particularly happy about. I really thought that I had enough reach to be able to beat that Lancer, but okay, if they wanna deal with our huge amounts of longbowmen and various other, archer-type things, then I suppose who am I to stop them? This is going to be quite amusing, I suppose. Although it's kind of annoying because the Cahoric units are actually pretty decent. They're actually not that bad. They obviously don't have the guardsmen anymore, but it's pretty decent. So, hopefully we'll be able to just kill as many as possible, and they won't be able to get in here. Obviously, it's just a matter of time before they do, I suppose, because they're going to continue sending vassals here, and that's exactly also the point as to why I kind of put Clash of Kings on a bit of a back burner, because there wasn't really much to do. There's always just fighting over this one fief, or doing a stumble. Of course he is. Yeah, he likes to stumble quite a bit, doesn't he? Anyway, the point is that there wasn't that much to do, and I kind of felt like there were more exciting mods to play, like Blood for Land, for example, especially considering I have made, let me see now, I think probably over 250 videos on A Clash of Kings and its various versions, and I'd highly recommend checking all of those out as well, because, they're actually really, really cool, and even though the version number is different, most if not everything, stays relatively the same, apart from some obviously minor differences with some units being changed, some quests being removed and changed, and, you know, indeed some other things going on there, like making the map smaller and improving optimization and things like that, but that's not really necessary to enjoy a series like that. So we did lose 14 and oh yeah, mostly Bravosi levies, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, there we go. Yes, I can actually take him prisoner now. Oh, there is widespread ill will towards you in Volantis. Ah, it's because I took this guy prisoner, isn't it? Yes, it's because I took him prisoner. Well, that doesn't matter so much because we are technically a vassal, and I don't think that's really going to make too much difference. Once we create our own faction, however, I'm unsure whether that carries over. I very much hope it doesn't carry over, but if it does, then, well, that's a bit of a problem. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah. We have now just declared war against Volantis, so it made no difference whatsoever in me reducing relation with those guys, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, as I was saying, I do have a huge amount of videos on A Clash of Kings, and not so much on Blood for Land and other mods that have recently come out, and, you know, I like to try out a couple of the new things, and it seems like we have some Norvoshi people here. So how many does he have? He has quite a lot. Alright. This might be difficult. I'm actually unsure whether I should just attack them, because I can advance these guys a little bit. They can be all spearmen now, and hopefully they'll protect our archers a little bit. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack all of them, which is probably a really, really bad idea, and it's probably going to be extremely painful because they have 306. We have -9 battle advantage. Really? Yes, I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting actually 300. I didn't think there was 300 there. About 200 maybe, but maybe I miscalculated slightly on how many there actually were. Alright, so this is going to be fun, isn't it? Okay, well, at least the enemies are kind of being pretty bad when it comes to taking out our arch... yeah, not really. They're not really being that bad, are they? No, they're actually being pretty decent. Well, that's not very good, but at least I killed some of them. Here we are, kill that guy, and slash at that one as well. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's actually... Oh, we're not doing too badly, but now, let's see, now that's the thing. The cavalry has basically caused us to have so many problems here that it is... yeah, it's gonna be a loss, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna have to retreat here. There's not much more I can do. There's just too many of them. I have no idea. I have no idea. See, now that's the thing. We could easily, pretty easily, I guess, create our own faction if we decided to, but that's the thing. I wanted to do it in my specific way, and that was a bit of a problem. Oh well. Okay. So there is a couple of things going wrong here, but, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's just... You know, it's Warband. Warband sometimes goes like that, and unless you're playing on either the easiest difficulty or, you know, you're making very, very safe decisions and things like that, then obviously you're going to be absolutely fine most of the time. But obviously this is a pretty risky maneuver that I'm trying here, so yeah, just bear that in mind. Alright, so we've come back to Exo Carrier. I actually left it alone to be taken by Norvos because literally I was getting frustrated. Oh, the Norvoshi were being very annoying. And, oh, yeah, it seems like our infantry are running in there. Not used to having infantry, so, yeah, obviously forgot to command them. Yes, very good, thank you very much. Yes, but anyway, this is obviously one of the easiest sieges for us to do, as we've seen in previous episodes. And we're just gonna pepper them. They're just going to die very, very easily. And then we're going to ask for the claim, and then I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to ask for the claim, and then I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to go over to Grey Cliffs or one of the other Lorathi fiefs, because, believe it or not, they haven't actually taken Grey Cliffs yet, which is actually kind of hilarious, because if you recall in the previous episode, it seemed as though one of the vassals from Bravos or somewhere else was deciding that they would swoop in and try to take it. And obviously that has not happened. So we will probably have maybe a very, very... Yeah, that's the thing. We'll probably maybe... yes, probably maybe have a smaller than average garrison. And that will then mean that we'll have much better chances to take it. So hopefully that's going to be the case. If not, then I'll try my best just to take it anyway, because I feel like that would be a really, really nice fief to have with an overwhelming archer army. And if I can make that my home base or something, where I sprout out to the other remaining factions in Essos, then that would be fantastic. Because I don't particularly feel like having, you know, the fief of Exo Carrier is actually a really good thing. I mean, yes, it's absolutely fine, and you know, I actually feel like they're not that bad. You know, it's not such a bad place. I don't know whether I really want it as one of my starter fiefs, because it is extremely easy to take, as we've seen. The infantry can quite easily get into melee range, and that's a big problem. So anyway, I'm going to take some Dothraki here, as well as some Unsullied, and hopefully they are going to act as kind of a bit more interference for us. Because right now, our archers have absolutely nothing. They have nothing to protect them. So yeah, we're just going to leave that. There's a huge amount of Bravos units nearby, and as you can see, Grey Cliffs has not yet been taken. So we're going to head over there very, very quickly and see what we can do about that. There is a Norvoshi vassal there, which I'm a bit worried about. Is he going to attack me? I wouldn't have either. Thank you very much. Yes, you chose wisely. There's a reference for you. You chose poorly, and so on and so forth. Ah, yeah. You remember that? Do you remember that? I don't even know whether anyone remembers that, but if you do, then comment it in the comments. Yes, comment the reference in the comments. Okay, well, anyway, I was actually trying to wait until tomorrow, until it was daytime, but I don't think it's going to make too much difference. So there is only 44 enemies here. And you know what they are. Oh yeah, you know what they are. They are overwhelming amounts of crossbowmen. And the crossbowmen in particular are going to be very annoying, because even though I have a shield, they are well known, or shall we say well renowned, for actually hitting past the shield, and I'm not particularly happy about that. But, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Now, what I'm going to try, first off, is I'm going to just try and get all of our... Oh no, the Dothraki are running in there. That's not very good. Okay, well anyway, let's just get the infantry to run in real quick, because we are going to need them to go in a little bit quicker than us. And I'm going to get the infantry just to go in first, and then hopefully that's going to mean that we'll then be able to send in our archers afterwards, and they'll all be coming in at the same time. So it will be a lot more difficult for the archers of the enemy, that is, to actually kill us, or at least I hope that that will be the case. So let's get them in here. Oh my, there's a lot of crossbowmen. This is not good. I'm going to die instantly, aren't I? If they all focus me, I'm just going to die instantly. So I'm going to... Yeah. Okay, well, at least I got everything in motion, I suppose. I think our archers were a little bit slow. I think they were a little bit slow, but hopefully they're now going to outpace the crossbowmen, and they're going to be able to just kill them instantly, hopefully. Come on, guys. Start firing, please. Do you not want to start firing? You're not out of arrows, are you? These guys are surely not out of arrows. There's no way they're out of arrows. No way. They've barely been firing. Okay, so now they're starting to fire a little bit, and we have... I don't even know how many enemies left, but they, of course, do have these guys here. But if I take out a majority of the enemy, then I should be able to just ask the commander for a surrender or something along those lines. And then... this is the fief that we want to take. This is the fief that we want to keep, and this is the fief that we want to reinforce, because look at it. It's an absolute bloodbath for anyone that wants to come in here against an overwhelming elite archer force. And I mean, we have an elite archer force, so yeah, hopefully that's going to be the case. Unfortunately, I have no idea where the last enemy is, so I guess I'm just going to be auto-resolving there a little bit, and we'll see. Yeah, there we go. That is actually a victory for us. I'm actually going to take some more Dothraki here, maybe? I'm actually unsure whether the pirates are any good. I'm going to take them anyway because they're archers. I actually kind of like the archers. Slaver horsemen actually do have bows as well, amazingly enough. And take some of these. I have one more space. I guess I'll just take a mountain bandit, I guess. I mean, not really much else to choose from, so I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to request that this be awarded to us as well. And it seems like Bravos has now turned up, hilariously enough. Do you not want to go over there and defend Exo Carrier? It seems like there's not really anyone... Oh, good news. Sir Forley Presta has left the Westerlands and joined Bravos. Okay, well, thank you very much for that, I guess. it's not really necessary. Ooh, are we going to get an opportunity to find out how deadly Grey Cliffs actually is for an attacking force? Because obviously we have, it doesn't seem like we will be able to. Seems like the Bravosi vassals are safeguarding their newly conquered fief against any interlopers, or maybe not. Okay, so they're just allowing the Archon himself of Lorath. Oh no, never mind, they're actually fighting him. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's just so much going on right now that you can't really keep up, can you? No, well, anyway, the point is, I was very much hoping to try out Grey Cliffs in a defensive way, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So, it seems like we'll probably need to... Oh! Oh my, this is not good. This is not a good idea for this guy to do this. I am very, very surprised that he has decided, against probably all of his advisors, to come in here against this. Have you seen all of these Raven Tree Archers? Have you seen these Carhold Longbowmen? Yes, I'm pretty sure you have seen them. I don't think that this vassal has seen them, though. And he's about to get a... Well, shall we say, he's not actually going to get a view at all, because they're going to kill him before he even gets there. Yes, he's dead, as you can see. Prince Galeo Terrace. You very much made a grievous error today, my friend. That is not good. Not good at all. And as you can see, all of... 30 of them have already been eliminated. And this isn't even in the courtyard. They're not even in the courtyard yet. And now they're in the courtyard, and now it is absolute death for anyone. And that's amazing. I think I'm actually going to start enjoying A Clash of Kings a little bit more than I was, because even though I very much enjoy the mod for having a pretty decent balance about the various factions and the various units within those factions, sometimes it gets you down a little bit, because obviously the Raven Tree Archers and the Carhold Longbowmen, which I was very much wanting to use, well, exclusively, are quite difficult to recruit from this situation that I'm in right now, because obviously I have to travel all the way over from Essos to Westeros and so on and so forth, so that's a little bit worrying. But other than that, if I'm able to continue doing that, and I will have my own faction soon, and I'm going to take him prisoner, there's no way about this, there's no kind of discussion about that, but yeah. Anyway, the point is that I am definitely going to be creating my own faction, and hopefully putting a bunch of Raven Tree Archers, Carhold Longbowmen in the garrison here, and then take out a bunch as well. Oh, there we go, 3,600. Thank you very much, Cohor. That's very good. And I guess that is it. There's actually only one thing left to do for me, and that is going to be waiting for word from our liege, and probably fighting off a bunch of other vassals that are stupid enough to actually attack Grey Cliffs. I was actually... that's rather hilarious. I'm calling myself stupid there because I was stupid enough to attack it in the first place. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.